And joining us now, and this is the day via Skype, is the Supreme Knight of the Knights of Columbus, Mr. Carl Anderson. Thank you so much for being with us.
Well, thanks for the invitation. Glad to be with you.
I think the last time we spoke was about the time of the Supreme virtual convention that had taken place this year. And now we look forward to the beatification of the founder, Father Michael McGivney, which takes place tomorrow. If you could tell us about the level of excitement about this.
Well, it's been a tremendous run up to this in the United States, of course, for sure. Also Canada, Mexico, the Philippines. We have over 400,000 members in the Philippines. In Europe now, we have almost 10,000 members, and in Poland, Ukraine, France, lots of devotion, pilgrimages, prayer sessions. So the level of enthusiasm is tremendous.
And for those who don't know, Father McGivney was actually serving as a parish priest, and it happened during the pandemic of the late 19th century as well. And now he's about to be beatified. What's been the response of priests and members of the Knights to this, and you know, sort of just a little bit of the similarity of this pandemic?
Yeah, you know, Father McGivney died in the Asian flu pandemic of 1890. It came from Asia and also came by way of Europe, so they sometimes called it the Russian flu. You know, what we sometimes forget about the United States in the 19th century was that it was missionary territory. Yeah. And young priests like Father McGivney had a very missionary spirit about their parish, building their parish up, and then protecting the members of their parish, keeping them in the faith, keeping them solid Catholics. And that's one of the real reasons Father McGivney founded the Knights of Columbus. So we try to continue that spirit, and especially for parish priests now in our parish communities. We've had the lockdown. So many people have not been able to go to Mass, and then limited numbers when the churches have opened back up. So when we finally get past this pandemic, how are we going to bring our churches back? How are we going to reliven or enliven our parish communities? Big job. Knights of Columbus is going to be committed to that 100%. And I think Father McGivney is going to be an inspiration for parish priests and Knights of Columbus everywhere to bring the church back, to bring our parishes back after this pandemic. So I think really the beatification of Father McGivney is providential, you know, and it's not about him really. It's about what his example, his intercession does for the church. And so I think as a way of encouraging and inspiring parish priests and inspiring laity to get more active in doing their fair share, I might say, in supporting our parish communities, that's what I see is the great benefit here in the short term for Father McGivney's beatification. So there's a lot of excitement by our Knights of Columbus priest chaplains, and I think that's just going to build and continue as we go forward.
Yeah. And we're privileged to have it here on Catholic TV for the Beatification Mass tomorrow, October 31st, from the Cathedral of St. Joseph in Hartford, Connecticut. What are some of the plans that you have following the Mass itself?
Well, we have a Mass of Thanksgiving that's going to occur on the day after, on Sunday. And we're also, you know, we've had for 20 years now the Knights of Columbus Museum in downtown New Haven. Yeah. And we've decided to convert that museum to the Blessed Michael McGivney Pilgrimage Center, so that when pilgrims come for devotion at the tomb of Father McGivney at St. Mary's Church here in New Haven, where the order was founded and where Father McGivney was a priest, the parish priest, they can also stop at the Blessed Michael McGivney Pilgrimage Center and see that. So we're in the process of converting that. That'll probably take a year or two before it's completed, but we're going to cut the ribbon on it the day after his beatification. So those are two things. And then we'll have a novena for Father McGivney before. And then we're going to have a prayer program with Father McGivney going forward for our councils.
And I know there have been many years of prayers and hopes for this step to happen. What's it been like for you personally to see this first step, the one step closer to canonization happen for you personally?
Well, like so many other members of the Knights of Columbus, I have a devotion to Father McGivney, as Supreme Knight. We hope you don't make too many mistakes because, they can have serious consequences. And I can tell you personally, Father McGivney's saved me time after time after time. I can't tell you how many times I thought, wow, I could have done that. Good thing I didn't. And I think it's Father McGivney kind of looking over my shoulder.
That's great. And then people, if they want to follow the cause for the saint, and of course the beatification, and the next step would be another miracle and on to canonization, how do they follow along with the canonization process?
Well, they can come onto our website, koc.org, and of course there'll be a Father McGivney page, Blessed McGivney at that point page, which they can follow. And I would really encourage people, if you look at the details of the miracle for his beatification, a child in the womb healed from a condition incompatible with life. Actually, the doctors even said, this is such a bad circumstance here. You can either have an abortion or you can deliver a dead child. They went on pilgrimage, a Knights of Columbus pilgrimage. Many brother knights prayed for Father McGivney's intercession. They came back from the pilgrimage 4 days later, had the ultrasound, child completely healed. Completely healed. Down syndrome child. Wow. So Michael McGivney Shackle celebrated his 5th birthday a little bit earlier this year. So I would say Father McGivney's intercession is powerful. And I just hope after the beatification, Catholic families in need turn to Father McGivney. Because he hears prayers and he'll pray for them.
Well, we thank you so much, Mr. Anderson, for joining us, and we invite everybody to join us here on Catholic TV tomorrow for the Beatification Mass in Connecticut as well. Thank you so much for being with us.
And thanks for being with us tomorrow. Thank you.